2.6 reading. Townhall.com. What to do about a growing number of suicides? That is a challenge that faces the U.S. Navy.
So the Navy will make chaplains regular members of the crew on ships with more than 300 sailors, instead of only on the largest carriers as in the past. The goal is for chaplains who are both clergy in different denominations and naval officers to connect with sailors, believers and non-believers alike, as life conversations, making them a relief valve for young sailors, especially who are struggling with mental health and lack the usual coping.
Any of the 83 rooms or suites. Hampton Inn & Suites exit 83 at I-40 is minutes away from all Jackson destinations, like the West Tennessee Healthcare Sportsplex, Casey Jones Village, Jackson Madison County General Hospital, and many industrial complexes.
But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local convenience store today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Central Distributors, Jackson.
Hi, my name's Dawn. I have been taking BioT at Advanced Medical. My moods are better. I sleep well. My husband has complimented me on the mood swings that are no longer affecting our marriage.
Are these problems affecting your work, your relationships, and your quality of life? You'll be happy to know there's an exciting, natural solution available called BioT. BioT uses a natural way for men and women to correct these problems by safely and accurately balancing hormone levels without the use of synthetic injections or cream.
I got blood work done, and they identified what hormones were out of balance. They gave me the bioidentical hormone pellets through BioT, and now I have more energy, no more brain fog, I'm sleeping better, and I feel like my old self again. I would recommend Advanced Rehab and Medical and their BioT program to anyone suffering with symptoms like mine. It's been life-changing.
To book your appointment, call 731-462-8580. That's 731-462-8580.
What's better than 20% over invoice, or 15% over invoice, or 10% over invoice? How about 0% over invoice? Wait, did I just say 0% over invoice? Hi, this is Sarah Beth Langley at Gene Langley Ford in Humboldt. As your authorized Ford ordering dealer, Gene Langley Ford, in partnership with Ford Motor Company, is accepting new orders at invoice. So our price is your price. There's never been a better time to order your new Ford. Come see us today for details, and let's get your new Ford car, truck, or SUV on its way to your driveway. Struggling with credit issues? Not here. Our finance department can work magic to get you approved. Plus, every new Ford comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty. And if you're looking for a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, check out the great selection on our lot and online. Updated daily at GeneLangleyFord.com. And remember, March is Ford Truck Month. You really should try Gene Langley Ford before you buy. The dealership service bill.
At cost offer excludes Mustang GT500 and Raptor. See dealer for warranty information.
News Talk 96.5 FM weather presented by Dustin Ring. Dustin buys houses fast for cash. Call Dustin now, 731-200-1362. Friday brings showers and thunderstorms. Winds 15 to 25, gusting up to 40 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with showers and thunderstorms. Winds 20 to 30, gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Lows in the mid-50s. Dustin Ring. Dustin buys houses fast for cash. Call Dustin now, 731-200-1362. DustinBuys.com.
Take us with you wherever you go. Download our free apps for Apple and Android. Visit newstalkwtn.com. Then click to download.
You know what that is?
No.
It's the Rolling Stones.
All right.
That's the Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones on a Friday morning, that's okay.
You know what? I can't hear very well. I don't like the way that is doing. So I'm going to toss you my headphones.
Oh, no.
I don't like the way that is doing.
Already.
It's not a true monitor.
We have
I have audio there, but it's not
What?
monitor audio.
I can't hear you.
So hit me.
Hang on.
Hit me over there.
We're working over here. It's too early in the morning for all
I
this.
don't know who uses that like that,
give me a
but
break.
they are in error. Whoever is trying to do radio and monitor, that is much better. Yes, now we're talking. Now, that is correct.
What?
That's the way you're supposed to do it.
I can't hear you.
Whoever's doing it the other way, that's wrong. I don't know. They're waking up on the wrong side of the bed every morning.
We need to talk to standards and practices, please.
Man, I woke up during the night with a horrible sore throat.
Are you sick?
I feel bad. I don't feel good at all.
Are you really sick?
I don't feel good. I don't.
You better not get me sick. So help me, gee, if you get me sick.
I don't know what happened. I remember not really feeling great most of the day yesterday, but okay. I just counted it off, like being tired or something like that. So I went to bed about 8:30 last night and woke up about 2:30. And my throat is killing me. I just don't feel good.
If you are sick, so help me, all things holy. And you get me sick, and I spread it to my centerfold, you and I are going to have a problem, pal.
I'm not feeling it today. I know it's Friday.
It's Friday! Wake up!
I know it's Friday, but man, I'm just not feeling it. 6:13 is the time here at 96.5 in the Gene Langley Ford Studios in Midtown Jackson. And it's 62 degrees. 62 degrees at 6:13. See, I just can't do it, man. You may have to take this thing.
If you don't stop.
I'm just not feeling it. 62 degrees feels like 59.
Can I get one of those shields that everybody had during COVID?
Yeah, you may have to get one.
Or maybe put me in a bubble and encase me in bubble wrap.
I could do my part from home. I don't have to be here.
Well, okay.
I only do that for you.
Well, then you can leave now.
I only do that. I only come in here for you, so you can have the experience of me.
We'll go into about a 15-minute break.
And I'm going home?
You can go home and log in, and we can do it. We can do this, bro.
Yeah, we may have to.
Because there's going to be a day when I'm going to be at the beach, and I'm going to be phoning it in.
If I go home and do this, I don't have to have on pants. And I can do it pantless.
That's not a sight that anybody wants to see.
Well, you won't see it. I'm just saying if you weren't here now, I could do it pantless. But no, somebody made the decision that we both got to be here, but we don't.
And we have to have cameras in the Gene Langley Ford studio.
Yeah.
So we have to be dressed.
That's all unnecessary. Meanwhile, Dustin Ring buys houses for cash. Call Dustin 731-200-1362. Dustin Ring weather, 62 degrees. It feels like 59 on the outside. What about the National Weather Service? What are they telling us from the airport this morning? 66 there, mostly cloudy skies. Today we got showers, thunderstorms. When did it start raining overnight?
I don't know, but I woke up during the night, so.
I woke up about 2:30 with my terrible sore throat, and I don't recall if it was raining then or not. I was preoccupied with my throbbing throat, so I don't know what time it started. But we had some light rain coming in this morning.
A little
bit. It was coming down.
I was right behind you. And I noticed you were driving really slow.
I couldn't focus.
Mad.
I couldn't focus.
How slow you were driving.
Showers. Excuse me. Showers and thunderstorms likely today, mainly in the morning hours. So we're seeing that now. Showers likely and possible thunderstorms late afternoon today. Some of those could be severe with large hail, damaging winds. Great. Mostly cloudy. Look for a high near 76 and windy today. Gusts as high as 40 miles an hour today. Showers and thunderstorms continuing tonight, mainly before midnight. Some of those could be severe with large hail, damaging winds, low around 56 degrees tonight. Windy. Gusts as high as 45 miles an hour tonight. And then Saturday, sunny with a high near 64 and breezy. Clear Saturday night, low of 38, and sunny on Sunday with a high near 68 degrees. So that's where we start things off on this Friday. Again, 62 degrees here in Midtown. Feels like 59 at 66 at the airport. It's the last day of the month.
The last day of the month and a Friday. So for a bunch of folks, today's payday.
Eagle flies on Friday. That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Eagle flies on Friday.
Sir.
It was this date in 1889. The Eiffel Tower was officially dedicated.
Oh, okay.
984 feet tall. It was the world's tallest structure of its time and held the title until the 1930s when New York built the Chrysler Building and then later the Empire State Building. It was the tallest structure
in the world
after the pyramids. The pyramids were the tallest structure for thousands of years.
Really?
And humans surpassed the pyramids with the Eiffel Tower. Now, that's significant when you think about it, that the pyramids, forever how many, they don't really know how old they are, to be honest. They really don't know.
Really old.
They can't nail it down. But they do know that they were the tallest structures on Earth until the Eiffel Tower, and that was in 1889. So for all those thousands of years, the pyramids stood, and they stand today. And we didn't build anything taller than that until 1889. Okay. I know what you're doing over there.
Did you see what I did?
Well, I can't see it, but I know what you're doing.
Well, let me turn it back the other way where you can't see
it. He's chat GPTing the pyramids.
So the question was, how old are the Egyptian pyramids?
They don't know.
It says the Egyptian pyramids are believed to have been built between 2600 and 2500 BC, which means they're around 4,500 years old.
But they can't really nail that down.
I wonder if they could carbon date the rocks, take a chip off of the old block on one of the pyramids and do some carbon dating on it.
You can't carbon date rock.
You can't?
The carbon molecules that are in the rock you can carbon date, but they don't know. I mean, they don't know if that won't tell you if they've been repaired, whether that particular rock has been, it's a new rock versus an old rock. They don't know because you can't do it. Like if a toad frog died at the top of the pyramid, all they could do was carbon date the carbon of the frog. So they don't know how old they are.
Because I didn't actually believe you when you said that you could not carbon date rock. So I asked ChatGPT. So it said carbon dating is a method used to determine the age of organic material such as bone, shell, and charcoal.
That's what I said.
So you are correct, sir. You cannot carbon date rock.
I'm completely aware of what I'm aware of.
Even though you're sick.
Yeah, I don't feel good. I'm aware of that as well.
No, obviously.
I'm completely aware of what I'm aware of.
Don't give that to me.
Ford unveiled its new V8 engine this date in 1932, 91 years ago. Hello to the V8.
That's what I'm talking about.
Chuck Berry released Johnny B. Good this date in 1958. Way down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
Back up in the woods among the evergreens.
I like me some Chuck Berry.
Yeah. Jimi Hendrix that was in 1958. Meanwhile, 67, Jimi Hendrix set his guitar on fire for the first time. Concert, London.
Man.
Set his guitar on fire.
That iconic picture of Hendrix just summoning the spirits out of that guitar while it burned right in front of him, man.
1992, Springsteen released his 9th and 10th albums on the same day, Human Touch and Lucky Town.
How do you do that, release 2 albums on the same day?
You got to be Bruce Springsteen.
Okay, well, yeah.
Nobody would let you get away with that today.
if you and I tried to release an album, 2 albums on the same day,
yeah, man,
we'd get declined because you're sick.
Yeah, Brandon Lee died on the set of The Crow after being shot in the stomach with a gun that was supposed to be loaded with blanks. I remember that happening. 1993.
That was Bruce Lee's son, right?
Yeah. Selena was shot to death this date. 28 years ago, 1995. Corpus Christi, Texas, by the founder of her fan club.
Couldn't you just go up and ask
What a tragic story.
Just ask for an autograph instead of doing something stupid like that, or like what a guy did with John Lennon. I mean, just go ask him for an autograph.
Yolanda Saldivar was convicted of murder, sentenced to life in prison. But Selena shot this day 28 years ago, back in 95. The Matrix was released. Film. Keanu Reeves, 24 years ago.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Anderson.
Not a big fan of that franchise. Never a big Matrix fan.
I would rather watch the Harry Potter series as opposed to the Matrix.
I would rather not watch any of it. I'll just turn it off. If that's all you've got, I'm going home.
If there's a movie series where there's been several of them, what would you want to watch out of everything ever produced?
Oh gosh.
What's your favorite kind of stuff?
Like a franchise
like
film?
a Jurassic Park or Transformers or I don't know, John Wayne something.
I'm gonna say no. I can't think of anything.
There's not one that you would favor over the other.
Maybe if I felt better, I could focus. But I'm just not digging it.
Why don't you go home and phone it in?
I don't know.
I'm going to be pissed if you get me sick. Really. Snot all over the
I know, it's bad.
It's dripping all over the microphone on your...
I'm just not feeling
Somebody
it.
get me out of here.
Let's see. Here's a movie that I remember liking. It was 23 years ago. It was released back in the year 2000. High Fidelity. I loved that movie. Had John Cusack, Jack Black, Lisa Bonet. And it's a Hulu series now. They've turned the film into a Hulu series.
Why do I know?
The film is called High Fidelity.
I don't know why I don't remember.
Takes place in Chicago. Dude has a record shop.
Okay.
A vintage record shop. John Cusack does.
Like that Third Eye Blind place downtown.
Similar, yeah.
Because
me and my vintage record shop.
Me and my centerfold, we were downtown last night for a minute, and we stopped by. They were closed.
That's a good store. That's Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter.
I want to go in there. It looks like it's a cool place to hang out.
It is a cool place, and Hunter's a good guy. Yeah, so that's Hunter's place. Yeah. Terry Schiavo died this date 18 years ago, back in 2005. Remember that ordeal? She was hospitalized, and she died this date back in 2005 after having her feeding tube removed.
Wasn't that
6 weeks later? An autopsy confirmed that she was indeed brain dead. You know, she was in that coma for years.
It was a big right to life, right to die,
her husband,
right to die issue.
Yes, her husband against her parents.
Okay. Oh, I've already told my family, listen, if my body cannot sustain itself, let me go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't keep me alive. And I'm donating my body to science. They'll probably reject it and send it back.
I was fixing to say nobody's going to want that thing.
Well, all right. Well, anyway, I'm thinking of others. So, you know, if they can get some use out of it when I'm gone, God bless them. They can have it.
That whole episode took place 18 years ago today she died.
That was a big deal.
It was huge.
Where people were on both sides of the issue.
Yeah, it
and
was
said,
huge.
Well,
deal.
I don't know. And yeah, that was a big deal.
That was back in 2005. Birthdays today, let's see. You got a birthday. Here's some celebrities you share a birthday with. Although I don't know who these people are. Sawyer Fredericks is 24. Jessica Zor is 38. I don't know who that is.
We don't even know how to pronounce her name.
Ryan Bingham is 42. Kate Micucci is 33. Tony Yayo is 45. Ooh! OG member of G Unit. What is that? You big friends with Tony Yayo?
Well,
how's Tony doing?
I will be now.
He's a member of your unit, member of G Unit. Tony Yayo. Tony doing okay?
I'm gonna call Tony up.
Tony Yayo, one of my favorite actors, Ewan McGregor, is 52.
Obi-Wan.
I like Ewan McGregor.
I thought you wasn't a Star Wars fan though.
I'm not. but that's not the only thing he's been in.
Well, you're right there. You're right there.
I like Ewan McGregor. I didn't say I liked Star Wars. Give me some room here, man. I don't want to have to sneeze on you.
Look.
Angus Young from AC/DC.
There we go.
68.
You'd come back with that right there.
Al Gore is 75.
The guy who invented the internet.
Yeah, and global warming.
Did he invent global warming?
He made it a prominent issue. I'll say that.
Okay.
He's 75. Ray Perlman's 75. Gabe Kaplan, Mr. Cotter.
I watched Mr. Cotter.
Is 75 or 78 rather.
My
78.
father kind of favored Mr. Cotter because he had the big hair and
afro.
had a mustache. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, for a while when it was popular, and said, "Hey, do you remember who Barbarino was on Mr. Cotter?"
It was John Travolta.
There you go, a young John Travolta.
Yeah, and then there was Horseshack.
It was Vinny Barbarino.
It was Horseshack
and Washington.
And
what was the Mexican dude's name?
Yeah, what was his name?
I don't remember.
And they were the what? Sweat Hogs?
Sweat Hogs. That's right.
Sweat Hogs. Shirley Jones, the Partridge Family's 89. Richard Chamberlain's 89. William Daniels is 96. And then I guess that's it. Today is World Backup Day. Tomorrow is April Fool's.
Don't call me and say you're sick on April Fool's. Or text me or none of that crap. I'm not believing it.
And we're 9 days till Easter, so celebrate appropriately. 65 degrees on the outside. Feels like 62, 66 at the airport.
It's hot in here.
It is burning up. I thought that was just me.
No,
I wonder if I've got fever.
I swear to God, if you are sick,
I don't think I've got fever.
Please go home and do your part from there, and just phone it in. Show me how to work the board, and we'll figure it out.
Okay. 6:28, bottom of the hour. Sports is on the way.
News Talk West Tennessee includes newstalk965.com and Newstalk 96.5 FM, covering local news, sports, and weather on an extensive network of platforms, including radio, social media streaming, digital TV, live stream, podcasts, all on your devices. Our local and live weekday lineup includes Daybreak with Greg Wood and G-Unit, Walker Talks with Chuck Walker and Julie Holt, The Dan Reeves Show with Gina Langley and Larry Newman, Dave Ramsey, Jackson-Madison County Schools Game of the Week, UT Vols Sports, and the Memphis Grizzlies. Local, live, News Talk West Tennessee and newstalk965.com. Hear it first on News Talk 96.5 FM. We might be talking about you.
They say consistency is the key to success. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently refreshing and light? Michelob Ultra, only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Central Distributors, Jackson.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. We recently celebrated our 20th year in business here in West Tennessee. That's 2 decades of growth for us. We've added to our work family, moved locations a few times, seen our coworkers have kids and grandkids. We've even seen our clients who were kids when we started at their parents' house now call us to take care of their homes. Lots of things change over 20 years, but here's what hasn't. We can still be reached 24 hours a day. We still provide quality, guaranteed termite and pest control service for all of West Tennessee. We still are the go-to company for real estate closing letters. We still provide quality fungus treatments and affordable moisture barriers. We still take care of your bed bugs, brown recluse, and every other pest problem you could have. If you own a home, you need termite protection. And the biggest thing we've learned in 20 years, we need you. Give us a call 24 hours a day for a different kind of experience from a service company. Southeastern, 660-1052. That's Southeastern, 660-1052.
What's better than 20% over invoice or 15% over invoice or 10% over invoice? How about 0% over invoice? Wait, did I just say 0% over invoice? Hi, this is Sarah Beth Langley at Gene Langley Ford in Humboldt. As your authorized Ford ordering dealer, Gene Langley Ford in partnership with Ford Motor Company is accepting new orders at invoice. So our price is your price. There's never been a better time to order your new Ford. Come see us today for details and let's get your new Ford car, truck, or SUV on its way to your driveway. Struggling with credit issues? Not here. Our finance department can work magic to get you approved. Plus, every new Ford comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty. And if you're looking for a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, check out the great selection on our lot and online. Updated it daily at GeneLangleyFord.com. And remember, March is Ford Truck Month. You really should try Gene Langley Ford before you buy. The dealership service bill.
At cost offer excludes Mustang GT500 and Raptor. See dealer for warranty and financing details.
The Rocket is coming to Jackson April 13th, Meridian Baptist Church. Roger Clemens will be the guest at the 4th annual benefit to the Trey Lindsay Scholarship. Roger Clemens has an unprecedented 7 Cy Young Awards, 354 wins, and 4,672 strikeouts. Clemens' career spanned 24 years with the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Blue Jays, and Astros. The 11-time All-Star, winning 2 World Series with the New York Yankees. Silent auction is huge with sports celebrity memorabilia along with hunts, duck calls, vacation packages, restaurant packages, and more. Follow posts on Facebook mentioning items leading up to the event. Call 731-217-7187, 731-217-7187 for table sponsor or ticket information. Brought to you by Work Care Resources and News Talk 96.5 FM and NewsTalkWTN.com.
This for you, G-Unit. Doing this just for you.
I am Elmer J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht and a car and a plane and a gun and a drum machine. Drum machine, drum machine. I own a drum machine. Drum machine.
I want all of that except the drum machine.
There's a band in the studio right next to us. We think that their brains are filled with pus. We wish that they'd go home on a bus and take their drum machine. Drum machine, drum machine. They have a drum machine.
That is horrible.
Drum machine.
That is too much joy with drum machine.
I will take everything except the drum machine that young man offered.
Did that just for you. Donald Trump is in the news today. He is now the first former president charged with a crime. 34 counts he's been indicted on related to the alleged $130,000 hush money payment to Stormy Daniels. He obviously denies any wrongdoing, but he is expected to surrender Tuesday of next week.
I wouldn't deny it. I told everybody I did her. She's hot.
That's not what this is about. It's about $130,000.
That's what it's about for me.
He has been indicted by a Manhattan grand jury, making him the first former president to be charged with a crime. The indictment was sealed, so we don't know the specific charge or charges yet. But CNN is claiming he's facing 34 separate charges involving hush money that was paid to Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential campaign. He's also facing separate investigations for allegedly trying to overturn the 2020 election and for taking classified materials from the White House. The Justice Department is also probing his conduct during the January 6th riots. Trump did issue a statement saying, quote, Democrats have lied, cheated, and stolen in their obsession with trying to get Trump, but now they've done the unthinkable, he says. Indicting a completely innocent person in an act of blatant election interference, he continues. Never before in our nation's history has this been done. Trump is expected to travel to New York next week to turn himself in. At the moment, it sounds like that'll happen Tuesday. That's also when the specific charges will be revealed. He will likely be released on his own recognizance. Meanwhile, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis may be Trump's political rival, but he called the indictment un-American, said he would not cooperate with an extradition request. But with Trump expecting to turn himself in, that's not going to be an issue. We don't know what these charges are as of yet, but his alleged crime shakes down like this. He's accused of falsifying business documents to cover up that hush money payment. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. We knew he did that. That's common knowledge.
His former lawyer, Michael Cohen, allegedly paid Stormy Daniels $130,000 2 weeks before the election to shush it. And after Trump won, he reimbursed Cohen, but he listed that payment as reimbursement for legal fees, which it wasn't.
All right.
I mean, that kind of stuff goes on every single day.
Of course.
And I don't know what the big deal is.
no
They're
telling-
just trying to get Trump is what it is.
There's no telling how many women I have on my payroll.
I didn't need to hear that. And yes, in case you're wondering, Trump can still run for president even if he's convicted.
Good for him.
Yep. Meanwhile, the NYPD has reportedly ordered all cops, regardless of rank, to show up in uniform today. Just in case the city goes crazy. Every cop is on duty today in New York City.
All right.
Every cop in New York City is on duty. That is being reported by the Washington Post. So there you go. All right, G Unit. Oh, wait a minute.
Now we need something else.
Yeah.
Give me
I'm trying.
Give me some Working for the Weekend by Loverboy. Please.
No.
Please.
I don't even have that queued up.
I'm getting sick over here with.
There you go.
That's not Loverboy. I'm not doing it.
Hang on.
Nope.
There you go.
I will not.
Not that one?
No.
What about this one? Let's see.
You heard me.
Oh, this one. That one?
What is it, like some Mystery Science Theater 3000
I love that shit.
promo?
I love that shit. There you go.
No. I will not do it without Loverboy.
You can't do sports over Loverboy.
I can too.
Well, we're not going to. I don't have that queued up. I don't think Spotify even has Loverboy.
Loverboy, Working for the Weekend.
Oh my gosh.
You just wait. Hang on. All right, for all the folks out there who
Man,
love
we're
Loverboy
burning
on the
daylight
weekend.
here. You're supposed to be doing sports. You're burning daylight. Here's how I deal with that.
Wait a minute. I'm playing it over my phone.
No kidding.
Because
Can you do
wouldn't-
sports, please?
You wouldn't do it. Hang on. How do I stop it? Hang on. Because you refuse to do Loverboy, Working for the Weekend.
I do.
Good morning. This morning sports brought to you by An Evening with the Rocket. The Rocket, Roger Clemens, is coming to Jackson on April the 13th at Meridian Baptist Church. Roger Clemens spent 24 years in the major leagues with the Red Sox, Yankees, and more, won 2 World Series with the Bronx Bombers, and was an 11-time All-Star. The 7-time Cy Young Award winner will be in town on April the 13th. For ticket and sponsorship information, call 731-217-7187. The number again, 731-217-7187. And hey, do you think you'll be through being sick by this afternoon?
I doubt it. It doesn't feel like it.
Can you go to the doctor and get something?
I'm not going to the doctor.
Oh, we talked about this yesterday. You may feel a little stick.
A little pressure.
May feel a little pressure.
May feel a little pressure.
So if you're you may feel a little pressure if you don't show up at Bourbon and Barley's this afternoon.
Oh, that's right.
From 3 to 6, Bourbon and Barley's, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. And we'll be watching all kind of sports. They've got 21 televisions at Bourbon and Barley's. There's not a bad seat in the house. And hey, what did you have when we did what kind of food did you have that day when we did the remote for the Super Bowl pregame?
It was duck egg rolls or something like that.
And you said you loved them.
It was duck. It was fantastic. I think it was like a duck egg roll or something.
It sounds really, really good.
It was fantastic.
So
even with the feathers, I didn't think I'd like the feathers, but it was fantastic.
So News Talk 96.5 will be at Bourbon and Barley's, broadcasting live today from 3 until 6. Join the entire crew there at Bourbon and Barley's. It is pure madness today from 3 to 6 at Bourbon and Barley's. Also brought to you by Gene Langley Ford. Pick your car, pick your color at GeneLangleyFord.com. The dealership service built in Humboldt. And Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. Well, Greg, today's the day. The women's Final Four starts today.
Okay.
South Carolina, the number 1 seed, and they grow them big.
Yes, they do.
In the Low Country in Columbia, South Carolina.
They do.
They've got one player that is 6'7" tall. She's like an Amazon goddess. She plays for South Carolina. The sacrificial lamb against South Carolina today, the Iowa Lady Hawkeyes. How bad do you think that South Carolina is going to beat Iowa today?
Handily. I can't venture a score. I don't feel like
easily by 10 points.
Yeah,
Easy.
I figured that's going to be handled fairly swiftly.
I think that's going to be a cakewalk for South Carolina. Greg and I agree on that. The nightcap game, the early game is between LSU, the Lady Tigers, taking on the number 1 seed Virginia Tech. We all hate Virginia Tech in these parts because they knocked out our Lady Vols.
Is that why?
In the Elite Eight, yes.
Okay.
So LSU and Virginia Tech, South Carolina and Iowa. And Greg and I both are predicting a South Carolina and LSU championship game coming up after that. Well, there's plenty of baseball news in action. Local baseball scores in area high school softball, rather. One game to report. McNary, the Lady Bobcats beat the Southside Lady Hawks 12-6. And on the baseball diamond, a bunch of area games. Crockett County beat Southside 11-1. Middleton beat Liberty 18-2. So your folks from down in Hardeman County are off to a nice start on the baseball diamond. 18-2. Northside picked up a big win over Sacred Heart yesterday, 14-2, and it was opening day yesterday. You know the cool thing about opening day? Everybody believes on opening day.
That's true. It's a good feeling. I love opening day.
It doesn't matter what your team did last year.
Everybody's record is the same on opening day. Everybody's right there together.
Or what your team has done for 10 years or hasn't done.
Yep.
But everybody believes on opening day.
I love it.
Atlanta beat Washington 7-2. Travis Darnold, he should retire after opening day. You know why? He's got an 800 battering average after opening day. In another regional action, Toronto beat St. Louis 10-9 in an absolute thriller. Brendan Donovan had a home run and 2 RBIs for the Cardinals, and your Dodgers picked up a big win on opening day. They beat the Arizona Diamondbacks. So congratulations for the Dodgers. This morning's sports brought to you by Lifeline Voice and Data, Cambridge Men's Store, right next door to us here on North Highland, here at the News Talk 96.5 World Broadcast Headquarters. Plan your future at jscc.edu. That's Jackson State Community College. Your moods will be better with Advanced Rehab Bio-T, Precision Auto Body. You might need those guys up in Milan.
That's entirely possible.
Possibility. Advanced Precision Auto Body in Milan. Watson's Cleaning. If it's good enough for the courthouse, it's good enough for your house. Pops Music and Dapper Dan's favorite, Mulligan's.
Yeah, you said that because, I had a little scrape last weekend and kind of scraped up my car a little bit. So settled up with my insurance company, and they said, well, just take it wherever and get it fixed. So I went to the body shop, and they told me they would not be able to get to me until July the 26th.
It's crazy. The name of which will remain anonymous. But
there's no need to say that. I'm just telling you, that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is they can't get to me until July the 26th to fix my car.
Almost April the 1st. April, May, June, July. So that's almost 3 months.
Yeah, it's the end of July.
That's 3 months from the 1st of April.
I couldn't believe it. My jaw dropped. My mouth was agape.
I bet that's where you got sick.
It could have been.
You told me that's the only place you went yesterday.
That's the only place I went.
That's what happened.
Because I noticed even yesterday I didn't feel that great.
Well, do you think it was because you were beezing yesterday?
It could have been. Maybe if I beeze again, it'll help me feel better.
You're not touching my Carmex today.
Well, I did beeze yesterday.
You did.
I was beezing.
Bro, we're not as young.
Maybe I need to do that again.
We're not as young as we used to be.
Man, I feel awful. Anyway, on top of Trump getting indicted on 34 separate charges in New York yesterday, another headline-grabbing legal battle reached its conclusion. You've been watching this, the Gwyneth Paltrow skiing case?
No, I just heard just a little bit about it. What's up?
A jury found yesterday that Gwyneth Paltrow was not at fault for a 2016 ski collision in Utah that injured a retired optometrist, Terry Sanderson, who sued Gwyneth for $300K.
Okay.
She not only won the $1 that she requested in her countersuit,
$1,
but she also won the internet. The 8-day trial inspired an avalanche of TikToks and memes that framed Paltrow as a heroic figure in the drama. Now, I didn't watch any of this. I knew it was going on because I watched the headlines, but I did not get sucked into this. But the whole trial, the whole episode went viral, mainly because it produced sound bites for news shows, not unlike this one, that seemed like they were lifted out of some sitcom. She was asked, when she was on the stand, she was asked how the crash inconvenienced her. Mm-hmm. And she said, well, I lost a half day of skiing.
Oh, Lord.
Posh. The plaintiff, the guy that filed the lawsuit, was his witnesses said that following the crash that he wasn't able to enjoy wine tastings any longer. What are these people doing? What are these people doing?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
I lost half a day of skiing, and the other dude couldn't enjoy wine tastings anymore.
She twisted my ankle, and I can't enjoy wine now.
Oh my word! And she was there with her kids, and they lost half a day of skiing.
Man.
All right, 6:47. Disney's in the news as well. We'll talk about that coming up right here, Daybreak. News Talk 96.5, newstalk965.com, and FM. 13 away from the top of the hour. Back after this.
Looking to add a little spice to your love life?
Nothing adds spice like gunpowder.
Jackson's only indoor shooting range, date night at the range. Here's what you lovebirds get: a shooting lane for two targets, 100 rounds of ammo, eye and ear protection, and a $30 gift certificate to Texas Roadhouse. All for just $99.99.
Now that's firepower.
Perfect for a gift card from the range. The Range, 2310 North Highland Avenue in Jackson.
Go to therange.com.
What do you think he'll get you this year? Candy? Flowers? No, I was thinking something more sparkly. Wow, congratulations. How many carats do you think he'll spring for? Girl, forget the ring. I want some of that shiny 45 Automark bling.
At 45 Automark, get a jewelry box full of $1,000 savings just by walking in and saying,
show me the bling.
We've had an 18-year clean Carfax successful marriage to our customers, and to keep the romance alive, we're taking $1,000 off so our relationship thrives. Say,
show me the bling.
And carry this loaded leather sunroof Honda CR-V over the threshold for $11,900, or pick up this 60,000-mile 2020 Chevy Colorado for just $21,900. Don't fall for Mr. Megadigger with a sappy sales spiel and false love sting when every drive-in your Forever 45 ride will give you the feels like a sweet romance with $1,000 off because you said,
show me the bling.
So call 989-8059 or come to 45 Automark today. Wear your $1,000 off the perfect for you ride with that love's in bloom at first sight feeling that'll make you swoon and leave you reeling. Dealer!
Hey y'all, this is Mary at Mulligan's. Come see us soon before the new wears off. Hard to believe, but we're coming upon an anniversary in our locally family-owned business at Union University Drive. We still have our daily lunch specials, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., which will remind you of Grandma's cooking. Or try our Irish dishes, fish and chips, Reuben's and shepherd's pie, or everyone's favorite, the Mully Burger. And how about brunch on Saturdays and Sundays? Yep, every weekend, serving Jackson for over 25 years. See you soon at Mulligan's.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Central Distributors, Jackson.
96.5 FM. Home of the Dan Reeves Show.
Weekday afternoons, 3 till 6.
Did you know that part?
Maybe some. It's not Sly and the Family Stone.
It is not. You don't know who it is.
I don't.
You know. And you won't find out today either, 'cause I'm not going to tell you.
You've got.
All right, so I was going to drop this puzzle on you, but I've got to print it out for it to work, and we can't do that from the studio.
All right.
Heinz, the ketchup makers, are making ketchup-colored tattoo ink. Yep. That's who it is.
I got you. I would have never
Ketchup-colored
guessed that.
tattoo ink.
What?
Ketchup-colored tattoo ink.
Ooh.
Heinz is making it. Do you have any tats?
I do not.
I do not either.
Well, I do have one. I have a foot-long ruler. Never mind.
No, stop that. I do not have any tattoos. People ask me, why do you not have tattoos? Because I guess most people, it seems like most people have at least one. And I don't have any. And people will ask me, why don't you have one? I was like, I don't have a tattoo for the same reason you don't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
Exactly.
You know, you just don't do it.
Yep.
You don't mess with something that's as good as that. You don't need a tattoo.
We have an update.
Yeah.
My centerfold sent me a text. She said, if I get sick, I'll stay sick for 3 months.
What does that mean?
It's just what she says. That's the text message right there.
Is she writing you off? Is she saying if
No,
you get sick?
she's writing you off.
Oh.
Because it's all going to roll downhill on you, bro.
I can't
As you
help-
wipe snot all over your sleeve.
It's bad.
That's disgusting.
No, it's just bad.
You get me sick.
Heinz is now making tattoo ink in their signature ketchup color. It's called Heinz 57 Red.
That's a big no.
They also had tattoo artists come up with 57 official Heinz tattoo designs. And you can go online and take to your tattoo artist so they can use them to ink your arm or your back or whatever.
Hey, dude, can you put this ketchup bottle on my leg, man?
It's obviously a marketing stunt, but it's actually being done. They have partnered with an ink company to make tattoo ink in their signature ketchup color, Heinz 57 Red. And they will start making it available at certain tattoo parlors coming soon. Not clear if and when it's going to be in the U.S. They're kicking this off in Brazil first, but there's an ad for it right
This
there.
has got to be April Fool's.
Fans carry us everywhere.
Look at that.
Too Bad Red Tattoo ink is made using the worst ingredients. And that's when shit happens. But there's no Heinz without red.
No.
Or without caring for every ingredient. So from now on, Burgosa Red Tattoo ink will have to live up to our quality standards too.
Oh my
Introducing
God.
the Heinz Tattoo ink.
Well, there it is. Why would you get a ketchup bottle tattooed on yourself?
And there were several that they showed.
Look, there's fries. There's a Heinz.
Dude had a bucket full of ketchup bottles.
Those look swollen and infected.
It's probably new.
That's not good. Do they look like that when they're new?
Yeah. They look just...
They look infected and swollen?
Yes.
Ew.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's not
Now,
for me.
I was asking, why would you have a ketchup bottle tattooed on your arm or whatever?
wouldn't.
Ed Sheeran, the recording artist, Ed Sheeran has got a ketchup bottle.
What?
He is a fan and has their logo on his left bicep. In fact, Heinz, 4 years ago, back in 2019, they auctioned off 150 limited edition bottles based on his tattoo. And they all sold between $1,300 and $1,800.
A ketchup bottle.
Yes.
With dude's tattoo on the front of it.
Yes, and they went for anywhere from $1,300 to $1,800.
God.
They say the point of the new ink is it's healthier than regular tattoo ink. Europe, the continent, recently banned certain chemicals that can cause bad reactions, and red colors are supposedly the worst.
They need to ban ketchup being tattooed on you.
Heinz also had a bunch of tattoo artists come up with 57 designs, so if you're that into ketchup, you can get an official Heinz tattoo now. And they're posting the stencils online for tattoo parlors to download so they can offer that. That's ridiculous.
Dude, man, I want that Ed Sheeran tattoo on my arm.
When I get to catch a bottle, I'll catch a bottle.
Hey, can you pass the Heinz 57?
That's what it is. That's what it is. I sure can. Let me roll up my sleeve and flex. We can get you hooked up.
I'm not going to the gun show. I'm going to the restaurant. My Heinz 57.
Top of the hour is on the way. This is Daybreak.
Vintage doesn't always mean long-lasting. As your home systems age, your repair costs, utility bills, and breakdowns rise. During Hiller's Vintage Showdown, we're giving away a free new system to the owner of the oldest HVAC unit. Submit a picture of your old equipment online to see if you qualify as the winner. Everybody wins with trade-in credits plus 0% financing for up to 48 months with approved credit on select new HVAC systems. Enter to win now at happyhiller.com.
Call the Happy Face Truck today.
Hi, I'm Terica Smith, a local attorney and proud JMCSS graduate, but I'm also a JMCSS parent. We chose Jackson-Madison County Schools for educational options that are innovative and challenging. Whether it's the Academic Academy at Northeast or early college and career opportunities at JCM Early College High, JMCSS offers classes and programs that will prepare my son for college and beyond. Plus, JMCSS is a Level 5 district and tuition free. It just makes sense.
Hi, I'm Greg Hammond, Chief of Public Information for the Jackson-Madison County School System. With an increased focus in the fine arts, athletics, workforce development, and early career opportunities for students, there's never been a better time to choose us. Tuition-free, Jackson-Madison County Schools. Visit jmcss.org today to schedule a tour or call 731-345-7011.
Not too expensive, nothing too fancy, just an authentic Italian family recipe served up piping hot, just like a pizza pie should be. Locally owned and operated Carico's Pizza, home of the $8 lunch special. 2 slices and a drink for just $8. Buy the slice or the 28-inch monster, perfect for the bowl game. Carico's Pizza, 1370 Union University Drive. For catering, call 731-240-1033. For the full menu, visit caricospizza.com.
Hi, my name's Dawn. I have been taking BioT at Advanced Medical. My moods are better. I sleep well. My husband has complimented me on the mood swings that are no longer affecting our marriage.
Are these problems affecting your work, your relationships, and your quality of life? You'll be happy to know there's an exciting, natural solution available called BioT. BioT uses a natural way for men and women to correct these problems by safely and accurately balancing hormone levels without the use of synthetic injections or cream.
I got blood work done, and they identified what hormones were out of balance. They gave me the bioidentical hormone pellets through BioT, and now I have more energy, no more brain fog, I'm sleeping better, and I feel like my old self again. I would recommend Advanced Rehab and Medical and their BioT program to anyone suffering with symptoms like mine. It's been life-changing.
To book your appointment, call 731-462-8580. That's 731-462-8580.
This is WBFG 96.5 FM. Parker's Crossroads, Jackson.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Former President Trump calls his indictment by a New York grand jury political persecution and election interference at the highest level in history. The indictment just happens to come as Mr. Trump seeks re-election.
The unprecedented legal action means that Donald Trump is the first former U.S. president to face criminal charges. Despite the charges, he is not prevented from running for another term in the White House. Trump has denied any wrongdoing, has repeatedly assailed the investigation, and calls the indictment political persecution. The former president is expected to surrender early next week in New York, where he would be photographed and fingerprinted. Greg Clugston reporting.
And Republicans, even some who are not necessarily on board the Trump train, have been quick to condemn the indictment. Senator Lindsey Graham says it's abundantly clear this is all about politics.
I know voodoo's legal in New York, but this is legal voodoo. You got a misdemeanor that's been made a felony. Nobody in the history of New York City has ever been prosecuted under this theory except for Donald J. Trump.
Graham speaking with the Fox News Channel's Hannity, calling the Manhattan DA's case against Mr. Trump un-American. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says he will not cooperate with any extradition request. Quoting him, the weaponization of the legal system to advance a political agenda turns the rule of law on its head. With a handful of Democrat votes, House Republicans have passed their comprehensive energy plan. It places a heavy emphasis on restoring American energy independence. Senate Democrat leader Chuck Schumer says the bill dead on arrival in the upper house. Weather heads up this morning for people across parts of the Midwest and the South. The National Weather Service warning of a possible outbreak of severe thunderstorms, unleashing hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Dennis Prager here. Sue and I mean it when we say dogs are part of our family. We love Otto and Snoopy so much, and there's nothing like their loyal companionship. So we provide them with Rough Greens, R-U-F-F, because we want them to feel healthy and be with us as long as possible. I know Charlie Kirk feels the same way.
The Pragers and I couldn't agree more. I rely on my trusted furry friend, Mr. Briggs, who's an absolute machine, and he relies on me to provide what's best for him. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black has packed Rough Greens, not a dog food, but a supplement full of vitamins, minerals, digestive enzymes, and omega oils that Mr. Briggs absolutely needs and loves. Trying Rough Greens for your dog just makes sense.
Greetings, Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black here. I'm honored that the Pragers and Charlie trust their dog's health to Rough Green. I'm so confident that Rough Green can help your dog too that I'm offering you a free Jumpstart trial bag. Just cover the shipping. Yes, dog food is dead food, but it doesn't have to be. Go to ruffgreens.com.
Conditions. The White House claiming new evidence that Russia is looking again to North Korea for weapons to use in the war in Ukraine.
It's the latest accusation that Moscow, desperate for weaponry and restricted by sanctions and export controls, is turning to rogue nations to help its war in Ukraine. White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby says as part of a proposed deal, Russia would receive over 24 kinds of weapons and munitions from Pyongyang. The deal would provide the North with needed food and other commodities in return. Experts believe the food situation in North Korea is the worst it has been under Kim Jong-un's 11-year rule, but they still say they see no signs of imminent famine or mass deaths. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
A huge cocaine seizure in Norway. More than 1,700 pounds of the drug found in boxes of fruit in Oslo. News and analysis at townhall.com. Change is in the air in some of America's urban counties.
Several large urban counties across the United States gained residents or stemmed population declines in the year ending last July. That's after losing residents in the previous 12-month period amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Population estimates were released Thursday by the U.S. Census Bureau. Population change is driven by migration as people move around inside the country or arrive from abroad. It also depends on whether births outpace deaths or vice versa. But not every urban center was on the upswing. Los Angeles is the most populous county in the U.S., and it led the nation in population loss last year, declining by 90,000 residents. Keith Peters reporting.
Stock futures mixed on Wall Street this morning. Right now, the Dow futures up 83 points, NASDAQ futures down 11, and the S&P futures 7 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Are you looking to move up in your career, change career paths, or maybe even thinking about finishing that degree you started? Jackson State Community College is here to help you greenlight your career. If you're 23 and older, you may qualify to go to college tuition-free through Tennessee Reconnect. Yes, you heard that right, tuition-free at Jackson State. Whether you're earning your degree for the first time to advance your career or finishing a degree you already started, Jackson State Community College is here to greenlight your career. It's time to take the next step in earning your degree. Learn how at jscc.edu/reconnect.
The Rocket is coming to Jackson April 13th, Meridian Baptist Church. Roger Clemens will be the guest at the 4th annual benefit to the Trey Lindsay Scholarship. Roger Clemens has an unprecedented 7 Cy Young Awards, 354 wins, and 4,672 strikeouts. Clemens' career spanned 24 years with the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Blue Jays, and Astros. The 11-time All-Star, winning 2 World Series with the New York Yankees. silent auction is huge with sports celebrity memorabilia along with hunts, duck calls, vacation packages, restaurant packages, and more. Follow posts on Facebook mentioning items leading up to the event. Call 731-217-7187, 731-217-7187 for table sponsor or ticket information. Brought to you by Work Care Resources and News Talk 96.5 FM and NewsTalkWTN.com.
King Jewelers is not your typical jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love, custom-made jewelry to suit the most discriminating taste. Or you can redesign an old piece that's just sitting in a jewelry box. Create something completely new and unique. Grover has over 40 years experience as a certified jeweler. Visit KingJewelerJackson.com. King Jewelers at 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson. Follow King Jewelers Jackson on social media for special savings.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local convenience store today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Central Distributors, Jackson.
Hi, my name's Dawn. I have been taking BioT at Advanced Medical. My moods are better. I sleep well. My husband has complimented me on the mood swings that are no longer affecting our marriage.
Are these problems affecting your work, your relationships, and your quality of life? You'll be happy to know there's an exciting, natural solution available called BioT. BioT uses a natural way for men and women to correct these problems by safely and accurately balancing hormone levels without the use of synthetic injections or cream.
I got blood work done, and they identified what hormones were out of balance. They gave me the bioidentical hormone pellets through BioT, and now I have more energy, no more brain fog, I'm sleeping better, and I feel like my old self again. I would recommend Advanced Rehab and Medical and their BioT program to anyone suffering with symptoms like mine. It's been life-changing.
To book your appointment, call 731-462-8580. That's 731-462-8580.
News Talk 96.5 FM weather presented by Dustin Ring. Dustin buys houses fast for cash. Call Dustin now, 731-200-1362. Friday brings showers and thunderstorms. Winds, 15 to 25. Gusting up to 40 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with showers and thunderstorms. Winds 20 to 30. Gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Lows in the mid-50s. Dustin Ring. Dustin buys houses fast for cash. Call Dustin now, 731-200-1362. DustinBuys.com.
News Talk West Tennessee includes NewsTalk965.com and NewsTalk 96.5 FM, covering local news, sports, and weather on an extensive network of platforms, including radio, social media streaming, digital TV, live stream, podcasts, all on your devices. Our local and live weekday lineup includes Daybreak with Greg Wood and G-Unit, Walker Talks with Chuck Walker and Julie Holt, The Dan Reeves Show with Gina Langley and Larry Newman, Dave Ramsey, Jackson-Madison County Schools Game of the Week, UT Vols Sports, and the Memphis Grizzlies. Local, live, News Talk West Tennessee and NewsTalk965.com. Hear it first on News Talk 96.5 FM. We might be talking about you.
All right, it's 7:10 on a Friday. TGIF, Greg Wood, G-Unit in the studio with you. The Gene Langley Ford Studios here at 96.5 FM, Midtown Jackson. 65 degrees on the outside, feels like 62, 66 officially at the airport. We've got rain.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We've got rain in the forecast through mid-morning, and that will give way to a slight break, but then we've got more rain picking up this afternoon. Thunderstorms by this afternoon. Some of those could be severe, damaging winds, maybe some hail. We don't know yet, but that's in the forecast for tonight and, overnight.
Might get scary out there today.
That's what they're saying. But the weekend's looking nice. We got sunny skies tomorrow and Sunday. Highs in the mid to upper 60s and breezy because winds are going to kick up too. So not a bad weekend all in all. First weekend of April. Tomorrow's April Fool's. You got any hijinks planned for April Fool's?
My only goal for April Fool's is to not be sick by you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Bro. Not my bro if you get me and my woman, me and my
I just
centerfold
woke
sick.
up. Looking back on it, yesterday, I know now looking back that I didn't feel that great. I just wasn't paying attention.
Well, you shouldn't have done what you did on the show yesterday.
Beezing?
Yeah.
I'd be beezing.
Yeah, you were.
I'd be beezing. Actually, I kind of dug that. It wasn't that bad. It made my eyes water. But hey, my eyelids are not chapped. I'll say that.
Did they feel refreshed for the entire day?
They're so tender and supple now. Maybe that's why I got sick. But that was a new stick. I mean, you hadn't used that yet.
No, it was brand new.
So that wasn't it. I didn't get some type of lip fungus or anything on my eyelids. You know, they've got that new drug-resistant fungus that's going around. Have you heard about that?
No. What?
Yeah. We had the story last week, and now the cases are really accelerating. This drug-resistant deadly super fungus.
Another one?
Has now spread to half of the states here in the United States. Tennessee is not listed as being affected yet. But a form of drug-resistant super fungus. That sounds disgusting.
Super fungus named Greg Wood.
Has now spread to several states with hundreds of cases confirmed around the country. Referred to as a fungal superbug. Oh, that sounds so nasty.
So, all right, if it's a fungus, do you have to touch it to get it, or can it spread in the air?
Yeah, it can spread in the air.
Okay.
Well, this fungus has spread through many nursing homes and hospitals, which is not unusual. The first identification of the fungus here in the States was reported 7 years ago, but since then, 25 states have had at least one case of the superbug. Now, a new report has found a tripling in infections, and then medical experts have noted that this particular fungus is resistant to many drugs, making it difficult to treat. Hundreds of cases have appeared in California, Nevada, Texas, Illinois, New York, Florida, among others.
So does it have a name?
It is Candida auris. It's a yeast-type fungus.
Oh.
And although there are others similar to it, this one is unique in how it infects people.
I bet it is.
It reportedly grows or colonizes in skin.
What?
In contrast to other Candida funguses that tend to grow in a person's gut as part of the microbiome. But this superbug seems to prefer the skin instead of the gut.
I wonder if we can see it, like if we got it on our hand, if we could see it.
Well, there's what it looks like.
And we knew.
Do you have that on your hand?
That's in a Petri tube, though. I don't have an electron microscope handy with me.
No, it's about that big. A Petri dish. I mean, it's like a hockey puck. You got that on your hand?
Let me look.
It's on your lip.
No.
You got that on your upper lip?
I did. It came from your eyelids.
You've got a super fungus on your lip.
Look
dude.
at that. You have frightened my centerfold. She just sent me a text just now. Please stop off at Wally World and pick up some Power Zinc, even though she got some vitamin C last night. You have scared her to death.
What is Power Zinc? Do I need to get some Power Zinc?
According to her, pick up some Power Zinc.
What is that?
I guess it's a vitamin or mineral or something like that. Now, you have got her scared to death.
Do I swallow it or rub it on or inject it?
I don't know if it's a salve or it's injectable. I don't know what it is, but I will stop by the pharmacy for my centerfold today.
It's a balm. Is it a balm?
I'm going to get plenty of it for us, darling, so don't worry.
And what's it called again?
Power Zinc.
What is that supposed to do?
See, I don't know. She just said pick some up, so I'm doing what she says to do.
Oh, what form is it in?
I don't know.
Well, why are you going to pick it up?
Because
you don't even know what it's for. It could be like an ingredient.
She
She's
told
making
me
you
to.
Some biscuits or something.
I'll get them too if that's what she says. Do we need biscuits, sweetie? I mean, I don't know.
So careful. There's a super fungus out there.
That sounds disgusting.
It does. I don't like saying that word.
Super fungus.
It is the last day of the month. It's March 31st. So
It's payday!
Tomorrow starts off April, and some things to look forward to in April. There's lots of sports, by the way.
Oh, tons of stuff.
The NCAA championship game is coming up. You've got the Masters. The NBA and NHL playoffs are starting.
Yep.
And you got the NFL draft that's right around the corner. The Michael Jordan movie Air hits theaters next week.
All right.
And Easter is a week from Sunday.
Wait a minute.
We're all right there together. Everything
Who's doing sports around here, you or me?
Well, right now, me.
And you're not doing a very good job.
Well, I'm not giving scores or anything. I'm just telling you what's coming up in this month, and there's a lot going on.
Ton of stuff going on.
The Final Four in the men's tournament goes down tomorrow with San Diego State versus Florida Atlantic on one side of the bracket, Miami versus UConn on the other, and then the championship game is coming up Monday. The Masters is next weekend. The NBA and the NHL playoffs both start the middle of this month.
You know,
and the NFL draft is at the end of the month.
The cool thing I like about the Masters is it's always like an unofficial symbol that spring is here.
It is.
It is so beautiful, that golf course down there. The azaleas are in bloom.
It's beautiful.
And gorgeous. I would love to go. Hey, listen, if you're out there and you got some extra Masters tickets, Greg and I and my centerfold, we'd love to go. So just hit us up. Somebody text us and let us know you got a private jet. And some
I
Masters
want one of those pimento cheese sandwiches.
Oh, from
the Masters.
That would be delicious.
I want one of their famous pimento cheese sandwiches. And finally, the holidays this month. Of course, the big one is Easter. Yeah. That's next weekend. That's on the 9th. Then we've got Passover, which begins on the 5th. Then we've got National Beer Day, which is April 7th.
Now we're talking.
National Beer Day. Then you've got National Pet Day on the 11th of this month. Earth Day is the 22nd, and Arbor Day is the 28th. So it's just holidays.
Do we get off for all those National Pet Day and Arbor Day?
I'm off on Arbor Day.
Can we also request off on National Beer Day? Should we request off on National Beer Day?
No, we got to work that day.
Or the next day.
we got to work that day. That's on the 7th, so that's coming up. Well, that's going to be over the weekend, right? The 7th.
Something like that.
Tomorrow's the 1st, so yeah, it's going to be over the weekend.
Hey, wait a minute. Guess what's
Day.
coming up on Comedy Central and Paramount Plus?
What?
The cartoon version of Us.
Season 2 of Mike Judge's Beavis and Butthead returns to Comedy Central. What? They're bringing it back. Are these like new episodes? It says returns to Comedy Central. Mike Judge's Beavis and Butthead. I don't know.
You know what
I'll check it out.
What I tell people whenever I run into them and they say, "Oh yeah, you're one of those guys." I said, "Yeah, we're kind of like the real version of Beavis and Butthead."
Yeah, not really. Maybe you are. I am a professional.
Yeah, professional getting somebody sick today.
And the CMT Music Awards are this Sunday. Do you watch any of the award shows?
Sometimes.
Did you watch the Grammys? What about the Oscars? The Grammys were back.
A little bit of the Oscars, and I think maybe just a minute or two of the Grammys. The thing that I liked about the Oscars is when Lady Gaga did a song without any makeup on.
That was weird.
That took guts, though. So I respect that.
Well, the CMT Awards are this Sunday. I guess those will be in Nashville.
Big deal.
Do they do those in that? Don't they move them around? Weren't they in Vegas for a while?
I don't know.
That might have been the ACMs.
Let's see.
Academy of Country Music, the ACMs versus the CMT Music Awards. Well, these are not the CMAs. This is CMT. I don't know where they do those.
CMT Awards is an annual award show that celebrates achievements in country music videos and televisions. In recent years, the CMT Awards has been heralded in various venues in Nashville.
Oh, in Nashville, okay.
In Nashville.
Well, they're this Sunday.
All right.
This Sunday, so tune in. 7:20 is the time. Daybreak, 96.5 FM and News Talk 965.com. Greg Wood, G-Unit in the studio with you. Back after this.
Welcome to Hampton Inn & Suites of Jackson. Make yourself at home in any of the 83 rooms or suites. Hampton Inn & Suites exit 83 at I-40 is minutes away from all Jackson destinations like the West Tennessee Healthcare Sportsplex, Casey Jones Village, Jackson Madison County General Hospital, and many industrial complexes. Enjoy free Wi-Fi, free parking, and free hot breakfast. Also a 24-hour fitness and business center. Welcome to West Tennessee. Make your reservations now by calling direct at 731-427-6100 or visit hampton.com.
Vintage doesn't always mean long-lasting. As your home system systems age, your repair costs, utility bills, and breakdowns rise. During Hiller's Vintage Showdown, we're giving away a free new system to the owner of the oldest HVAC unit. Submit a picture of your old equipment online to see if you qualify as the winner. Everybody wins with trade-in credits plus 0% financing for up to 48 months with approved credit on select new HVAC systems. Enter to win now at happyhiller.com.
Call the Happy Face Truck today.
When you need a heart expert, you need an expert with heart. Corbin Cardiology is dedicated to providing the highest quality cardiovascular care in West Tennessee. At Corbin Cardiology, our patient-centered approach, along with a full array of diagnostic imaging services, sets us apart from other cardiovascular clinics. Corbin Cardiology has clinics in Bartlett, Dyersburg, Lexington, and the newest location is now open in Jackson at 58 Murray Guard Drive. To schedule an appointment in office or by telemedicine, visit CorbinCardiology.com
or call 731-513-5701.
We found Jackson's perfect lunch spot, Bourbon and Barley's. You can enjoy a delicious sit-down lunch at drive-through prices. Bourbon and Barley's lunch menu is available weekdays 11 a.m. all the way to 4 p.m. Have a late lunch or an early dinner at lunch prices. Bourbon and Barley's amazing lunch menu options include delicious crab and lobster bruschetta, Cobb salads, one-topping pizzas, and their featured slider of the day, all for just $10. Across the street from Starbucks, Bourbon and Barley's, where Jackson loves to lunch.
Looking to add a little spice to your love life?
Nothing adds spice like gunpowder.
Jackson's only indoor shooting range, date night at the range. Here's what you lovebirds get: a shooting lane for two targets, 100 rounds of ammo, eye and ear protection, and a $30 gift certificate to Texas Roadhouse, all for just $99.99.
Now that's firepower.
Perfect for a gift card from the range. The Range, 2310 North Highland Avenue in Jackson.
Go to therange.com.
Dude, get this. A 44-year-old man in Maryland is facing up to 5 years in prison after he bombarded his ex with 815 calls in a 48-hour period. What the? He also sent her a ton of text and Facebook messages. Derek Bowers called his ex 815 times in just 2 days. A 48-hour period. Now, if you do the math, that's 17 times an hour, or once every 3.5 minutes if he didn't sleep.
Good Lord, man.
What in the world?
Doing the chicken strut, man.
That is crazy. Now, not only was he calling her, but he was also sending thousands of texts and Facebook messages over a few months. And he used social media posts to call her out and embarrass her. This guy needs a job or a hobby or something. He was arrested and charged with cyber stalking, and he's looking at up to 5 years in the clink.
Is that a thing? Cyber stalking?
Yes, very much.
I guess I need to stop then.
5 years in prison. 815 calls in 48 hours.
What is wrong with this guy? I mean, can't he take a hint?
Did she? I wonder if she responded at all. No, she couldn't have, because he wouldn't have been able to do it if she had responded, if she'd have picked up.
Don't be a Derek.
17 times an hour or once every 3.5 minutes if he didn't sleep at all. That's busy. That's dedication. This dude needs a hobby.
I don't know if I'd
It was
call
in
it
Maryland.
dedication or insanity. Come on, Derek. Get it together, bud.
That is insane. 5 years in prison. What are you in for? I called my girlfriend 815 times in 48 hours. Oh, my word. That is insane. Don't do that, people.
Cyber stalking is now a thing. Really? Okay. Don't do it.
Here's a little factoid for you. Let's see if you can do the math on this. You ready?
All right,
you got your slide rule?
Wait a minute.
Only about 8% of the money in the world currently exists as cash. The rest only exists on computers.
Let me get out my abacus for this.
Only about 8% of the money in the world currently exists as cash.
So physical currency.
Physical currency,
All right.
8%. Cash in hand, 8% of the world's money exists in cash.
And the rest on a computer.
Yep, that's right. That's what it says.
How do you and I tap into the computer? For
I know
that stuff, bro?
that's 92% of the money is digital.
There we go. That's a lot of money on a computer.
So I had a little scrape on my car a couple of weekends ago and had to go to the body shop. Had settled up with the insurance company. Finally got the insurance company to take my call. I filed the claim online. And, of course, you still have to talk to somebody even after you file the claim. And I could never get – it took me till yesterday to get somebody from the insurance company on the phone.
That's been over a week.
I know. It has. And so I finally got them on the phone, and they said, yep, fine, just take it, and we'll take care of it, like they're supposed to. So I go to the body shop, and they tell me they can't get to me until July the 26th.
Man.
They are that far behind. And I heard from a friend of mine whose daughter had a little fender bender back in September last year, and it's still not fixed.
Same body shop?
No, different. He doesn't live here.
I was going to say.
He doesn't live here. But his daughter had a little scrape back in September, and they're still waiting to get that car fixed.
September, October, 17.
It's April tomorrow.
That's 7 months.
And it's still not fixed. And, of course, they keep telling him that they can't get the parts, and they're trying to order the parts, and they can't get the part. And she's not driving, a Lamborghini. I mean, it's not, you should be able to get parts to like a Toyota or something.
My Prius needs parts.
Yeah,
please.
yeah. I mean, she's not driving, some exotic whatever. But they can't they can't, and it's still not fixed. And I'm worried now that they can't get to me till end of July.
You know what you should have said? Because you've had some experience with this recently. You should have said, no, my car's not drivable.
I asked her that. I asked the girl at the body shop. I said, just for yuck's sake, what if my car wasn't drivable? And she said, well, we'd work you in best we could. And I was like, well, I can go run this thing into a telephone pole. It's going to have to be fixed regardless, right?
That's it.
I'm just going to run into the telephone pole and, oops, not drivable now. Work it in. Work me in. But no, I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but I know that's my occasion and my friend's occasion that they can't get their car fixed. We can't get our car fixed. So I guess that's a whole thing going on now.
I know I took my lawnmower to the dude that works on our
lawnmower
cars.
Dude?
Yeah, lawnmower dude. He said, all right, I'll call you when it's done. I ain't heard from him in about 3 days, so I'm starting to worry.
See? He's like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get you worked in. Dude, I just need my blade sharpened, okay? Just sharpen the blades. Yeah, we're working on it. It's probably going to be August.
My yard's going to be about 2 feet tall.
I know, right?
Hey, man, your lawnmower's ready.
You'll be getting letters from the homeowners association. It's like, I'm waiting on my mower. They said it'd be August. I don't know. It's bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. Sports is on the way. This is Daybreak 96.5 FM.
News Talk West Tennessee includes newstalk965.com and Newstalk 96.5 FM, covering local news, sports, and weather on an extensive network of platforms, including radio, social media streaming, digital TV, live stream, podcasts, all on your devices. Our local and live weekday lineup includes Daybreak with Greg Wood and G-Unit, Walker Talks with Chuck Walker and Julie Holt, The Dan Reeves Show with Gina Langley and Larry Newman, Dave Ramsey, Jackson-Madison County Schools Game of the Week, UT Vols Sports, and the Memphis Grizzlies. Local, live, News Talk West Tennessee and newstalk965.com. Hear it first on News Talk 96.5 FM. We might be talking about you.
If you're in business, you know just how important each call is. You don't have time for phone or internet downtime. Your business needs a reliable communications partner 24/7. You need Lifeline Voice and Data. Lifeline Voice and Data provides telephone service to emergency service facilities all over West Tennessee and beyond. For your business, we don't just provide a phone line. We provide a lifeline. Lifeline Voice and Data.
Looking to add a little spice to your love life?
Nothing adds spice like gunpowder.
Jackson's only indoor shooting range. Date night at the range. Here's what you lovebirds get. A shooting lane for two targets, 100 rounds of ammo, eye and ear protection, and a $30 gift certificate to Texas Roadhouse. All for just $99.99.
Now that's firepower.
Perfect for a gift card from the range. The Range, 2310 North Highland Avenue in Jackson.
Go to therange.com.
My name is Steven and I'm 41 years old. I started having problems with my weight, my focus, my energy all around. I spent thousands of dollars a year on supplements trying to get my weight down, and it never worked.
Are these problems affecting your work, your relationships, and your quality of life? You'll be happy to know there is an exciting natural solution available called BioT. BioT uses a natural way for men and women to correct these problems by safely and accurately balancing hormone levels without the use of synthetic injections or creams.
So I got the treatment, and it has been the best decision of my life. I feel great. I'm losing weight. I have more energy. I'm getting stronger in the gym, and I can focus so much better. And I notice that I also sleep better, and I'm always in a good mood. And I believe it's all because of the BioT treatment.
To schedule an appointment to find out if BioTE is right for you, call 731-462-3596. That's 731-462-3596.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local convenience store today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Central Distributors, Jackson.
Wake up with Wood. Daybreak with Greg Wood. Weekday morning 6 till 10 on 96.5 FM and NewsTalk.WTN.com.
So get this.
Yes, sir.
Scientists now say that when plants are stressed, they actually make noise. There is a noise that plants make when they're stressed.
What?
Yeah. And they've got a recording of it. Evolutionary biologist Lilac Haddany says that it isn't like a plant is screaming in pain more than they're emitting informative sounds. And here it is. You want to hear it? I want to hear what the plant says. Here we go. Does that sound like a plant? That's it.
It sounds like.
Now, what they've done is they've lowered the frequency so we can actually hear it like that. What it actually sounds like, we don't know. But they've recorded it and lowered the frequency so the human ear can hear it.
Sounds like a bag of weed texting somebody saying.
It does sound like Morse code or something like that.
You're right. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Well, you know, in the Little Shop of Horrors, what's the plant's name in Little Shop of Horrors? Feed me. That thing? What's the plant's name? Ask your friend over there.
But wait a minute. Hey,
Ask your friend, what's the plant's name in Little Shop of Horrors? It has a name. Feed me. And he has to keep feeding him his patients. He's a dentist, and he has to keep feeding the plant his patients.
The plant in Little Shop of Horrors is called Audrey 2.
Audrey. Yeah, Audrey's the plant.
Audrey is the plant.
Yep. Feed me.
The plant is the central character in the story, and its insatiable appetite for human blood becomes a major plot as the story unfolds.
Little Shop of Horrors.
My centerfold even knew that Audrey was the
plant's
name.
Name. Yeah, I couldn't remember, but our Little Shop of Horrors. So now we know what Audrey was saying all this.
Feed me.
And she emits a sound. All right, 7:35. It's time for sports. G-Unit standing by. We got a lot going on this weekend because we got the tournament starting, or not the tournament, but the championships
Final
are this
Fours.
weekend. Championships are this weekend.
That's right. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning.
Sports brought to you by An Evening with the Rocket. The Rocket Roger Clemens is coming to town on April the 13th at Meridian Baptist Church. Roger Clemens spent 24 years in the major leagues and won 2 World Series with the New York Yankees. You can hear all of his tales from the diamond and beyond on April the 13th at Meridian Baptist Church. For ticket or sponsorship information, call 731-217-7187. Again, 731-217-7187. And March and madness is in the air at Bourbon and Barley's. Are you gonna go this afternoon if you feel better?
If I feel better, yeah. But right now, I'm going to have to say I'm going to have to pass.
Well, my centerfold says take some Power Zinc, and apparently it's in gummy form.
Gummies?
It's what she said, yeah.
Is it medicine or is it like a herb?
I don't know.
What are we talking
Just
about?
try it.
Okay.
You probably spread it to me, so go spread it to. Don't spread it to everybody at Bourbon and Barley's today.
No.
From 3 until 6, join News Talk 96.5 at Bourbon and Barley's. We'll be broadcasting live there today on Union University Drive in Jackson, across the street from Starbucks, right there by Target and TJ Maxx. And what's that sporting goods place out there? Academy. By Academy
Yes.
Sports,
Right.
right all in that area. It's Bourbon and Barley's, 21 televisions. There's not a bad seat in the house. And you had the duck egg rolls and said that they were fantastic.
Yes, they are fantastic.
When we were there for the Super Bowl pregame show. Also brought to you by our friends at Gene Langley Ford, the dealership service built in Humboldt. Log on to GeneLangleyFord.com. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, and Lifeline Voice and Data. Well, the men's Final Four cranks up tomorrow in Houston. And Greg, I think we've already picked these before. San Diego State and Florida Atlantic play, and Miami and UConn play in the Final Four. Who you picking in those?
I've got San Diego State and UConn in the championship. And I don't. I'm gonna have to wait and see before I pick my champion.
You got to commit now.
UConn.
I'm going with the same final game with San Diego State and UConn, but
You're going Aztecs.
I'm going Aztecs, brother.
Okay.
A part of it is because of their coach. Their coach was an assistant coach.
That's right.
At
I
Michigan
forgot about that.
during the Fab Four era.
I forgot about that.
Excuse me, the Fab Five era. So Brian Dutcher has been an assistant coach, now the coach at San Diego State. I would love to see the Aztecs win the national championship. Opening day was yesterday. Pittsburgh beat Cincinnati 5-4. Round 1 of the division rivals went to O'Neal Cruz. He launched a 425-foot home run off a Hunter Green 101-mile-an-hour fastball.
What?
Green racked up the Ks. He racked up 8 in just over 3 innings of work. However, he did throw 44 pitches at over 100 miles an hour.
That's insane.
In a losing cause for the Reds, 44 pitches at over 100 miles an hour. The guy can absolutely bring the heat. The Cubbies beat the Brewers 4-0. Highlighting the Cubs' piecemeal offense was a 3-hit game for Dansby Swanson in his Cubs debut. The Yankees beat the San Francisco Giants 5-0. On the second pitch he saw as a Yankees captain, Aaron Judge knocked it out of the park.
Wow.
A 422-foot home run for Aaron Judge on his second pitch. Rookie Anthony Volpe was manned at shortstop. At 21 years old, he's the youngest Yankee to start an opening day since Derek Jeter. On the ice last night, the Preds took one on the chin from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh beat Nashville 2-0. Pittsburgh goalie Tristan Jarry was the star in the victory for the Pens. He was steady at the start and stoic at the finish. Jarry turned away all 27 shots on goal he faced. His 13th career shutout helped the Pens remain one point in front of Florida for the final playoff berth in the East. Pittsburgh has 7 games remaining in the regular season. So both you and I are picking San Diego State and UConn in the men's Final Four. We're also both picking South Carolina and LSU in the women's Final Four. So we're both along the same lines of that. So I'm picking the Aztecs. You're picking the Huskies on the men's side, and they will play on Monday for the championship game. This morning's sports brought to you by Lifeline Voice and Data, Cambridge Men's Store, right next to us here at the News Talk 96.5 World Headquarters. That's Cambridge Men's Store. Plan your future at Jackson State Community College. Log on to jscc.edu. Your moods will be better with Advanced Rehab BioT Precision Auto Body. That might be your solution there, Greg. Precision Auto Body in Milan.
I need to give them a call.
They're good friends with us here at...
If they can get me in before the end of July, it'd be great. Come on.
Somebody help Greg out over here.
Man.
Precision Auto Body in Milan.
Couldn't believe it.
Watson's Cleaning in Jackson. If it's good enough for the courthouse, it's good enough for your house. Pop's Music and Dapper Dan's favorite, Mulligan's.
I'm starting to feel worse. My teeth hurt now.
I swear to God, if you get me sick.
My teeth hurt. Why do my teeth hurt? My throat hurts.
Did you brush your teeth this morning?
Yes. And they didn't hurt when I brushed them. They hurt now. My head's hurting again. What is it?
I want, this is a hazardous work environment for me. I'm going to speak to management when this show's over with.
I wish you would. I could get some sick days. By the way, the weather, I can see the clouds coming in out of the west right now. They're tracking this way.
I stuck my head outside during the break just a minute ago. It's kind of warm, but it's just kind of got that unsettling feeling out there.
We definitely have some storms headed this way today. Showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, off and on. Some of these storms could be severe with large hail and damaging winds. Mostly cloudy throughout the day, a high of 76 and windy. Tonight, much of the same. Showers, thunderstorms before midnight. Some could be severe, large hail, damaging winds, low of 56. Winds, gusts as high as 45 miles an hour tonight.
Here we go again.
I'm just about tired of this. So rain today and tonight, but the weekend is shaping up to look pretty good. Sunny skies tomorrow with a high near 64 and breezy, and sunny on Sunday with a high near 68. Monday, we're looking at a 30% chance of showers as we scoot back to the office on Monday. 30% chance of showers. Partly sunny with a high of 74 on Monday. And we've got rain in the forecast pretty much every day next week.
Oh, geez.
You know, some days it's a 30% chance, other days it's a 50. Now we're looking at the Delta Color Weather Radar, the 144-mile range, and we do see some shower activity between Jackson and Brownsville right now. Some pretty heavy isolated showers right along that I-40 corridor between Jackson and Brownsville right there. And even to the south, we're looking at northern Hardeman County, say around Toone, something like that. Or Highway 100 going up towards Chickasaw, right in there.
I've got a report on that.
There's some showers, some isolated shower activity right there.
I've got a report on that.
Right.
My centerfold says it's thundering. She can hear thunder in South Jackson right now.
Yeah. I mean, you can see it right there. And more is on the way. We can see the clouds moving this way from out of the west heading this way. So just be aware. We've got showers in the forecast throughout the day today and tonight.
Yeah, buckle in today, folks.
There we go. 61 degrees on the outside right now, going to a high today in around 67 or so. This is Daybreak.
Not too expensive, nothing too fancy, just an authentic Italian family recipe served up piping hot, just like a pizza pie should be. Locally owned and operated Carico's Pizza, home of the $8 lunch special. 2 slices and a drink for just $8. Buy the slice or the 28-inch monster. Perfect for the bowl game. Carico's Pizza, 1370 Union University Drive. For catering, call 731-240-1033. For the full menu, visit caricospizza.com.
Hi, my name's Dawn. I have been taking BioT at Advanced Medical. My moods are better. I sleep well. My husband has complimented me on the mood swings that are no longer affecting our marriage.
Are these problems affecting your work, your relationships, and your quality of life? You'll be happy to know there's an exciting, natural solution available called BioT. BioT uses a natural way for men and women to correct these problems by safely and accurately balancing hormone levels without the use of synthetic injections or cream.
I got blood work done, and they identified what hormones were out of balance. They gave me the bioidentical hormone pellets through BioT, and now I have more energy, no more brain fog, I'm sleeping better, and I feel like my old self again. I would recommend Advanced Rehab and Medical and their BioT program to anyone suffering with symptoms like mine. It's been life-changing.
To book your appointment, Call 731-462-8580. That's 731-462-8580.
What's better than 20% over invoice, or 15% over invoice, or 10% over invoice? How about 0% over invoice? Wait, did I just say 0% over invoice? Hi, this is Sarah Beth Langley at Gene Langley Ford in Humboldt. As your authorized Ford ordering dealer, Gene Langley Ford, in partnership with Ford Motor Company, is accepting new orders at invoice. So our price is your price. There's never been a better time to order your new Ford. Come see us today for details, and let's get your new Ford car, truck, or SUV on its way to your driveway. Struggling with credit issues? Not here. Our finance department can work magic to get you approved. Plus, every new Ford comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty. And if you're looking for a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, check out the great selection on our lot and online. Updated daily at GeneLangleyFord.com. And remember, March is Ford Truck Month. You really should try Gene Langley Ford before you buy. The dealership service bill.
At cost offer excludes Mustang GT500 and Raptor. See dealer for warranty and financing details.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
They say consistency is the key to success. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently refreshing and light? Michelob Ultra, only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Central Distributors, Jackson.
Boy, that makes you really happy,
Yes,
doesn't it?
sir, baby.
I mean, you can't see the Cheshire Cat grin on G-Unit's face over here, but he is a, what do you call it? Pleased as punch.
I'm happy,
He's
bro.
pleased as punch, and I dropped a needle on some lover boy.
So
over here.
are all the third shift guys that guys and gals done knocked it out. They beat us all the way to the weekend.
This is so bad. though.
No, it's not.
It's so cheesy. That is just horrible.
Wait a minute. Hey, here we go.
It's horrible.
Crank it up.
Ugh. Now I feel even worse because now I'm nauseous.
No, you're not.
Now I'm nauseous.
Hey, everybody listening to us has turned it up right now on their car.
I doubt that very
Yes,
seriously.
they are.
I doubt that very seriously. That is so bad. Oh my God. Oh, that's so bad.
You want a piece of my
I can't believe I did that. I did it for you.
Thank you, brother.
So now you owe me one.
No, because I was actually I
Now
texted you
you owe
yesterday.
You did?
Yes. No, I think did I text you yesterday and ask you if you were finding some of those stupid ramen noodles that we talked about yesterday?
I don't know if you did or not.
Anyway, we were talking about.
That's when I realized I didn't feel good because I didn't want to go to the store.
Oh.
And that's when I realized, you know what? I'm just not going to the store because I think I'll just go home. I don't feel that great. And then it just got worse. So no, I didn't get our breakfast ramen, but I will look for it. I will look for it.
Yesterday on the show, we were talking about the newest guinea pig episode that apparently that you and I are going to engage in.
Yes.
It
we do it for the people. It's a public service.
All 7 people who are listening.
It's a public
This
service.
is for you guys.
Yes.
So anyway, it's a new thing for a limited time only in Walmart stores, much like the Ballyhooed ranch.
Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream.
That is disgusting.
It was
that
not
we
good.
tried. So anyway, they are ramen noodles, and the flavor is pancakes with sausage and eggs.
Yeah.
Breakfast ramen noodles.
Pancakes and syrup with sausage and eggs.
It
is what
sounds disgusting.
And they recommend adding an extra bit of syrup.
So maybe I
Extra
need to
bit
get
of
a little extra syrup, not natural syrup. I don't want that.
What do you want?
Mrs. Butterworth is fine.
Heck yeah, it's fine. That stuff's good.
And we'll pour it on there. And my centerfold just texted me, said she's going to try it too. So she's a gamer.
I like her. She's all in.
Hey, listen, bro.
When it comes to our trials, she's all in.
She would have fit right in on the character of on the show of Beavis and Butthead.
Did she like the ice cream?
No, she hated it too.
Okay.
She hates you right now.
Well, okay.
There's a lot to hate.
There's we had the president of Tennessee Tech and his dear wife in the studio the day that we tried the ice cream.
Oh,
and
man.
while the president of the university, would not partake in the ice cream.
To his credit.
He shunned it away. She, however, volunteered. In fact, her words were, "I want to try it. I'll try it." I was like, okay. But you've been warned. And it was all she could do to get it down. You noticed that.
Much to her chagrin.
It was all she could do to get it down. She was like, oh, that's terrible. So maybe when we try the ramen, which apparently will be next week, we can also have guests in the studio.
Because I'm going for it today because I've got my centerfold has sent me a list of stuff to get so she and I don't pick up whatever crap you're trying to spread.
Sorry about that.
And anyway, she said we can look for the.
Is it breakfast ramen?
Yeah, something like that. Breakfast ramen. With what was it? No, that's not it. Limited time only at Walmart.
There it is.
Is that it?
There it is.
Cup of noodles.
Yeah, it's a cup of noodles. That's what it is. Cup Noodles Breakfast, the latest innovation from instant ramen leader.
Oh, my God.
Wake up and smell the noodles, it says. Nissan Foods USA, stirring up morning appetites with the launch of Cup Noodles Breakfast, the first ramen product for the most important meal of the day, satisfying the cravings of breakfast fans and noodle enthusiasts alike. That's what you are, right? A noodle enthusiast?
No!
Are you a noodle enthusiast?
No!
The new limited edition flavor is available exclusively at Walmart beginning March 29th.
So this is only been out 2 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they have sold out of it, I'm going to be pissed.
The new offering blends ramen with your favorite breakfast flavors, including pancakes, maple syrup, sausage, and eggs in noodle form.
God.
In just 4 minutes. It's served in the brand's iconic cup packaging, making it easy to enjoy both on the go or at home. I want to see. There it is.
Cup. Oh, my God.
Maple syrup, pancakes, sausage, and egg. Ramen noodles. Well, we've got to try it.
Oh, God.
I have higher hopes for this than the ice cream. I'd had none for I knew that was going to be awful. And it did not disappoint.
Right.
It did not disappoint. Yes, it was awful. This I've got higher hopes for. I think this may be doable.
You know what? I might buy some extra so my centerfold and I can pre-try it and just try it this weekend. And she's game enough to do it.
I think we got to do it on the air. It's got to be an authentic
So you don't want us to have a head start on you?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if we're going to do it on the air, it's got to be authentic.
It's a team effort then, right?
Cup Noodles Breakfast is available for $1.39 at select Walmart stores nationwide.
Sounds disgusting.
And you can get it online at walmart.com.
Wait a minute.
$1.39.
Walmart.com? Let's see this. Walmart.com.
Well, do you have the Walmart app?
No, I don't have the app, but I'm just going to see if I can shop online and see if I can see it there.
I've got the app. I've got the Walmart app.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
Cup. Wait a minute. Hang on.
Where is the Walmart
It's asking me to upgrade, which I'm not going to do that.
Walmart. Well, maybe I don't have the Walmart app.
That's a good thing, probably. Noodles.
Wait a minute. It may be in my shopping category.
Breakfast.
I don't think I have
Let's
it.
See if it comes up. No. Breakfast. Just crack an egg.
I don't have it.
Just crack an egg. Scrambled breakfast bowl kit. Oh my God, that sounds disgusting.
Anyway, so it's only available at Walmart. So if you're going to the dollar store, don't look for it there because they won't have it.
Look what I have found. This
is that it?
No. This is worse.
Curry?
Yes.
Curry cup noodles?
Have you ever had that stuff?
I have had curry. I've had goat curry.
And
yes.
Lived to tell about it.
Well, I mean, you either like it or you don't. Curry is the thing.
Sign me up for the don't like it about it
category. You don't like curry?
No, it's disgusting.
Nah. Curry's a thing. All right, here we go. 7:55, top of the hour is on the way. You guys have a fantastic weekend. We'll catch you Monday right here at Daybreak. 96.5 FM, News Talk 96.5.com.
This is WBFG 96.5 FM, 96.5 FM, Parker's Crossroads, Jackson.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. A growing chorus of Republican voices, even some of those who are not Trump allies, condemning the unprecedented indictment of the former president, Donald Trump, indicted by a Manhattan grand jury.
The reactions range from outrage to vindication. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy denounced the Manhattan DA, claiming Alvin Bragg has weaponized our sacred system of justice. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said Trump is subject to the same laws as every American. Meanwhile, Trump himself said he was completely innocent and called the indictment political persecution.
White House correspondent Greg Clugston, our Senate correspondent Bob Agnew.
The indictment makes Trump the first former U.S. president to be charged with a crime, but GOP leaders on Capitol Hill say it also amounts to an unprecedented abuse of power, one they're calling the weaponization of the Justice Department. Republican Senator Josh Hawley tweets, the indictment is not about the law, but rather, quote, it's about power, raw power. It's the Democrat Party telling the nation they will stop at nothing to control the outcome of the next presidential election. The former president says he's guilty of no wrongdoing. He is expected to be arrested next week. Bob Agnew reporting.
And Americans are chiming in. 62% of voters polled by Quinnipiac University say the Manhattan DA's grand jury inquiry has been mainly motivated by politics. Just 32% think the probe was mainly motivated by the law. 2 Memphis police officers hospitalized in critical condition this morning, along with the gunman who opened fire on them last evening. 911 recordings capturing the terror inside a Nashville elementary school during last week's mass shooting have been released. Callers can be heard pleading for help in hushed voices while sirens, crying, and gunfire are heard in the background. On Wall Street, Dow futures up 84 points. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Ms. Prager here. Sue and I mean it. Dogs are part of our family. We love Otto and Snoopy so much. There's nothing quite like their loyal companionship. So we provide them with Rough Greens. In fact, I just talked to my wife about it because we want them to be healthy and we want them to be with us as long as possible. That's true. I know Sebastian Gorka feels the same way.
The Pragers and I couldn't agree more. Our pups, Killian and Leia, rely on us to provide what's best for them. And naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black has packed Rough Greens full of vitamins, minerals, digestive enzymes, omega oils, and more that supplement their food in a way that has shown us great results. Trying out Rough Greens is an easy yes, recommended by me, Dr. G.
Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black here, and I'm so proud that the Pragers and Sebastian Gorka have entrusted their dog's health to Rough Greens. I'm so confident that Rough Greens can help your dog, I'm offering you a free Jumpstart trial bag. Just cover the shipping. Yes, your dog's food is dead food, but you can bring it back to life with Rough Greens. Go to ruffgreens.com.
At least 35 bodies have been found inside a well at a Hindu temple in central India after dozens of people fell into the well when its cover gave way.
Video of Thursday's collapse at the temple complex in Madhya Pradesh state showed chaos afterward, with people rushing towards the exits. Witnesses say a large crowd of devotees had thronged the temple to perform a fire ritual and celebrate the festival of the deity Rama. Dozens then fell into the water when the structure over the well collapsed and were covered by falling debris. An excavator pulled down a wall of the decades-old temple to help people flee. I'm Charles Dilladesma.
Finland has gotten the go-ahead to join NATO after Turkey ratified the country's membership. All NATO members must vote unanimously to admit a new country into the alliance. Turkey was the last country in the 30-member Western Alliance to sign off. Townhall.com. Eyeing a used car? Well, might be a good idea to act fast.
Used vehicles had been edging toward getting affordable again. The average price dropped from an eye-popping $31,400 a year ago to just over $27,000 this month. But prices are creeping up again now. The supply of used vehicles is not keeping up with the robust demand, in part because those who want to buy new cars can't afford them, so there are fewer trade-ins on dealers' lots. Just in the past month, average list prices for used cars have shot up by about $700. I'm Rita Foley.
More than 50 years after the orca known as Lolita was captured for public display, plans are now in the works to return her from the Miami Seaquarium to her home waters off the Pacific Northwest. More on these stories, townhall.com.
What do you think he'll get you this year? Candy? Flowers?
No, I was thinking something more sparkly.
Wow, congratulations. How many carats do you think he'll spring for?
Girl, forget the ring. I want some of that shiny 45 Automark bling.
At 45 Automark, get a jewelry box full of $1,000 savings just by walking in and saying,
"Show me the bling."
We've had an 18-year clean Carfax successful marriage to our customers, and to keep the romance alive, we're taking $1,000 off so our relationship thrives. Say, "Show me the bling," and carry this loaded leather sunroof Honda CRV over the threshold for $11,900, or pick up this 60,000-mile 2020 Chevy Colorado for just $21,900. Don't fall for Mr. Megadigger with a sappy sales spiel and false love sting when every drive-in your Forever 45 ride will give you the feels like a sweet romance with $1,000 off because you said,
"Show me the bling."
So call 989-8059 or come to 45 Automark today. Wear your $1,000 off the perfect for you ride with that love's in bloom at first sight feeling that'll make you swoon and leave you reeling. Dealer!
Hi, my name's Dawn. I have been taking BioT at Advanced Medical. My moods are better. I sleep well. My husband has complimented me on the mood swings that are no longer affecting our marriage.
Are these problems affecting your work, your relationships, and your quality of life? You'll be happy to know there's an exciting, natural solution available called BioT. BioT uses a natural way for men and women to correct these problems by safely and accurately balancing hormone levels without the use of synthetic injections or cream.
I got blood work done, and they identified what hormones were out of balance. They gave me the bioidentical hormone pellets through BioT, and now I have more energy, no more brain fog, I'm sleeping better, and I feel like my old self again. I would recommend Advanced Rehab and Medical and their BioT program to anyone suffering with symptoms like mine. It's been life-changing.
To book your appointment, call 731-462-8580. That's 731-462-8580.
Looking to add a little spice to your love life?
Nothing adds spice like gunpowder.
Jackson's only indoor shooting range, date night at the range. Here's what you lovebirds get: a shooting lane for two targets, 100 rounds of ammo, eye and ear protection, and a $30 gift certificate to Texas Roadhouse. All for just $99.99.
Now that's firepower.
Perfect for a gift card from the range. The Range, 2310 North Highland Avenue in Jackson.
Go to therange.com.
News Talk 96.5 FM weather presented by Dustin Ring. Dustin buys houses fast for cash. Call Dustin now, 731-200-1362. Friday brings showers and thunderstorms. Winds, 15 to 25. Gusting up to 40 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with showers and thunderstorms. Winds 20 to 30. Gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Lows in the mid-50s. Dustin Ring. Dustin buys houses fast for cash. Call Dustin now, 731-200-1362. DustinBuys.com.
Take us with you wherever you go. Download our free apps for Apple and Android. Visit newstalkwtn.com. Then click to download.
Precision Auto Body strives to provide you with excellent customer care. Precision Auto Body will gladly handle your insurance work. Get a free quote by logging on to precisionautobodytn.com. A lifetime warranty on any auto body or paintwork. Precision Auto Body. Visit our location nearest you in Milan, Martin, or Dyersburg. PrecisionAutobodyTN.com.
Vintage doesn't always mean long-lasting. As your home systems age, your repair costs, utility bills, and breakdowns rise. During Hiller's Vintage Showdown, we're giving away a free new system to the owner of the oldest HVAC unit. Submit a picture of your old equipment online to see if you qualify as the winner.